Today we've got Shanda Earl and Jack Whiten, and you should give them a bit of a welcome to make them feel good about being here. Fellas, today is an important day. It's the National Day of Action Against Violence and Bullying. Now, bullying, as you'd all know, is one of the things that can really mess you up. Right alongside a relationship breakdown, maybe a death in the family, hassles with your parents, teachers or anyone else. I was really bullied at school when I was your age and right through till I got a bit older. And you know what? I stayed silent about it. And that really messed me up. I went through some really hard times. And I've got to tell you, things could have been different. I could have put up my hand, not to dob someone in, but to help me deal with it, to get some advice, to get some tips, to get someone on my team. Not to screw up my marks at school and not to get into trouble at school because I couldn't concentrate, because all the time all I could think about were the people bullying me. That was pretty dumb, actually, when I look back at what I did by staying silent. And so that's what this program is all about, because too many of us, young blokes like you, older blokes my age, stay silent when things are going rough. Too many of us hang shit on those who are having hassles. And I'm sorry to use the word, but this is serious. We all have hassles. We all have problems, every single one of us. But only 1 in 10 blokes will man up and do something about it. Only 1 in 10 will have the kahunas to talk to a counsellor or a youth worker and say that he needs help dealing with stuff, that he needs some advice on how to handle hassles at home or something bad that's happened in his life. And that's the real problem here. The big group of blokes, 9 out of 10, who just keep quiet about their troubles in life and who bottle it all up inside them. Like when they've got an important exam or footy game coming up, but they just can't concentrate on it because all they're thinking about is their girlfriend dumping them, or they're getting bullied at school, or they're having hassles with their parents. But why should they get a lousy mark or put in a dud game just because they wouldn't talk? And sometimes we don't know about these blokes bottling everything up until suddenly they've dropped out of school, or they're really on a downhill slide, they're getting into trouble all the time, or they've stopped going to training, or as they get older, even worse, they might kill themselves. So we're trying to get on board well before things come to that, which is where the Raiders and Menslink Silence is Deadly program comes in. And deadly isn't cool today, guys. It can be fatal. Suicide is fatal, and it kills more young blokes over 15 in Australia than anything else. It starts off with getting stressed, getting depressed, or just plain peed off. And that happens to 1 in 4 young blokes and young women. Or to put it another way, that's 10 in every 40 of you sitting here in this room. And usually all you need to do to feel better is to talk to someone about it. And that's just what the Raiders have done. In a minute, we're going to watch a 7-minute video where players from the Raiders talk about getting the right help at the right time from their mates, from professional people, from their parents to get through the hard times in life. And what you might really notice about it is that they don't mind telling it just how it is. You need a hand, you find someone you can trust, and they'll be there to help you. And if you're the person that your mate comes to, that means you've got the opportunity to help them out and give them a boost. And not many things in life are going to feel better than helping a mate out when he's in need. And if you see someone who might need a hand and is keeping it bottled up inside, maybe go to them and quietly put out the offer. It's so damn important that it might lead to you saving some bloke's life. And I've got to tell you, that's the greatest prize of all. So let's watch this video. listen to what the Raiders have to say, and after that we'll have a bit of a chat to them and ask a few questions.
In the back sheds and that, blokes like to sit down with each other and they talk to each other about things, and it's a real tight-knit sort of a group.
Yeah, it's true on the football field, but that's about it, I think. Once they're off the field, that's definitely not the case. So I think we're all human, and yeah, once they're off the field, that definitely goes away. Because I suppose that's the male mentality. We're supposed to sort of bottle things up and be tough, and yeah, it's just the culture, especially in football. Everyone's supposed to be tough and not let their insecurities show and whatnot.
Yeah, it's just that male mentality. It's just thinking you're tough and you can handle it, and it's a girl's thing to talk about their emotions. I think so. We're fortunate now. I'm in a tight group of friends, and we can talk about it a bit more openly.
Once you grow up a bit, and I've definitely realised being able to talk about things and get your problems out there definitely helps a lot.
Lots of different stuff you got to go through as a young kid, and we're all the same. I went through them as well, and yeah, the main thing is just having your mates there, someone to talk to. There's nothing better than being able to help a mate out when he's going through a tough time, and yeah, sometimes that's just listening and listening to their problems, and if there's something you can do, you certainly you help out. Here at the Raiders, we have professionals for everything. We have the guys that help you get physically fit, coaches that help you with the football, nutritionists to help you with what you eat and that. We also have people to help you mentally, to help you the way you go about things, how you handle problems. So there's professionals to help you in everything, physical and mental. I don't think without professional help and without having the right people around me, I don't think I'd be where I am today, and I truly believe that.
A lot of people have problems going on the inside, and they don't like to talk about them. So I think that's the main reason. Silence is deadly, and if we don't talk about our problems, then it can just build up and spiral out of control.
You need someone there to talk to, whether it's your family or someone you look up to or a close friend. And if blokes just aren't doing that, then I think that's a big contributor to it.
One of the things is that some people can't how they're feeling off their chest, especially in hard times. They feel like they'll be, I guess, looked down on or frowned upon if they have a talk to someone about the dramas in their life.
When you don't have the communication, the people to talk to around you, and you don't go out and seek those people, that unfortunately it is deadly.
Definitely. I think the longer problems sit with a person, the worse they get. If you can get it out there as quick as possible, the quicker it goes away, I think.
I think it definitely is. You see guys that bottle things up for weeks and months and even years, and yeah, it can eventually get a hold of them, and it can be deadly, yes.
Yeah, definitely. I think if you're going to be silent about something, it's not really going to help the problem.
Yeah, just not talking about those little things, it can make them bigger things. And if you can get help, ask your friends, ask your family, and definitely get help.